For many years, I would go on retreat all over the world to these Buddhist festivals. And every day of the retreat, there would be a morning meditation. And I was reflecting on that this morning because it's so fun. Even though it's not in person and we're virtual here, it is such a sacred experience to be able to meditate together and to open up the channels to whatever's wanting to come through. And I'm honored to be with all of you and to see what's ready to be seen and to be felt and to be integrated into the wholeness of ourselves. Yeah. So, welcome to this. Some of you are new to the community and you've been doing the workshop Unshakable Flow with us. We've been looking at how struggle plays into our lives and how we can become more conscious of those patterns and then let those patterns go so that we surrender into the truth of our being. And struggle was a big part of my life for many years, and it's only when we're separate, when we see ourselves as being separate from divinity, from the divine, that we really struggle. And when we can open our hearts to whatever it is beyond the small self that we connect with, right? Divine source, mother, father, God, goddess, whatever that kind of brings and evokes for you, when we can see this small self experience that we're having in comparison to this higher self, this divine wisdom, this inner knowing that I've found, the more I have that direct connection in my life, the better my life is, the more joyful life is, the more peaceful life is. And it's that balance of finding how can I be here in the world in this third dimension and at the same time be open to this beautiful, loving, supportive energy that's with us at all times that we forget about. Like, how can we open to that more? So yeah, taking some nice deep breaths, closing your eyes if you're in a place that's safe to do so, and just taking a moment to really feel that breath expanding, filling our lungs, filling our bellies, filling our whole being with light and love. And exhaling. And when we exhale, just feeling that release that allows us to loosen up all those tense points in our body, neck, shoulders, eyes, jaw, hands, fingers, arms, shoulders, back of chest, buttocks. Just really feel that relaxation that you can, just by bringing conscious awareness to, can let go of. Surrender. It'll be there when we're all done, I promise, if you want to return to it. But right now, you're just going to let it all go. Turn off the buzzers and beepers if there's any concern, so that you can really be with yourself and this beautiful divine energy that's wanting to come through and speak through you today. Breathing in and breathing out. As big and as full as you wish. And as you breathe in and breathe out, feeling your spiritual heart. Feeling the peace that comes with that. Noticing the idea of being one with your life in this present moment. Notice how life responds to you. Notice the connection that you have with all that is. Notice how your mind creates feelings in your body. How your mind determines thoughts that appear. How your emotions intertwine with your thoughts that become words, that become actions, that become expressions. Notice how you go along with life, not necessarily understanding what's really happening. Observe how your emotions, your words, your actions come from the life that you're living. And in this moment, notice how easy it is to change your experiences. just by the attention, the perception that you place on the experiences that you're having, by the meanings that you're giving your life. Watch what happens when you start to create new understandings at the depth of your inner knowing. When your thoughts, your emotions, your words change, how the world responds to you changes with it. The world changes right before your very eyes. You don't have to change the world to be happy. You don't have to try to understand everything, all the conditions of your life to find peace. It is quite difficult to reshape our understanding. And that's why we return home to our heart. Feel what it feels like in this moment to be here in your heart presence, present and heart centered. Noticing how you have peace already. It is always here for you. Tuning into the spiritual heart of who you are. I am peace. I am present. I am light. I am love. I feel bliss. I am here. Feel the effects awakening to who you are. Feel your heart. Feel yourself and your divine presence Be with the peace. Feel this moment. I am free. I am free to be myself. I am free to express myself. I am free to love. I am free to create. I am free to play. I am free to enjoy my life. I am free to be myself. I am free to feel blissful. I am free to be here right now. I am free. I am free. Feeling the opportunity to celebrate your life in this moment for all that has happened in the past, that is happening right now, and that will happen in the future. Loving what is without resistance. That is true freedom, and it's available to us always. Namaste. And feel yourself perhaps wiggling your fingers and toes, perhaps a root lock, just noticing as you come back into the body awareness, honoring this body, this present moment, and all that you really are. And the peace that comes with you. Before we um, open it up to reflection, just going to encourage those who can turn on your camera it'd be a great time to do it, because what I'd love to do is first feel this sense of divinity within yourself, the divinity within you. And as we connect back into this sacred circle, what I want us to do is spend 2 or 3 minutes offering up the divinity in me sees the divinity in you, with each of us on the camera, right? So the divinity in me, so we can set our eyes on a person. They may not be looking at us, but doesn't really matter. And offer that up. The divinity in me sees the divinity in you. And we'll do that for a few minutes together before we open it up.